Cool. Good evening, race fans. Good evening, world. Welcome to Gen X's Manufacturers Team Cup, round 4 from Germany. Tonight's race is 7 laps of the Nurburgring through the night, starting in twilight, and with a time dilation of 16. The weather's set to random, so there's a good chance of changes in the weather. Should make for some exciting possibilities during the race. So sit back and enjoy. So 15 minutes qualifying, and we'll run through the team standings at this point after 3 races. So in first place we've got Scale and Relentless in the 911s, racing for Porsche. It's Group 3 tonight. So Pascal from Belgium, James originally from Ireland I think, but now in the Midlands. Brum brum. In second place we've got the dudes of Hazard in the Honda NSX. We've got Dallo Boy, hope you're feeling better, mate, recovering from your op. And we've got Marky B in the second Honda. Brum brum. In third place we've got Lauda Hunt Racing, which is Nicky, Reinhardt in the Nissan, in the Nissan from Austria. And we've got Rob Slowest Engine from England but living in Wales. recently changed his internet. See a massive change. In 4th place, we've got Crotch Rocket Racing, which is Murdoch in the black Ferrari 458. And Clockwork. Marvellous. Mark's from Manchester. And Greg is from Cambridgeshire, I think. And in 5th place we've got Bergoli, fresh from his first place in the Group 4 last night. Cracking drive from Christian. For the Jolly Racing team, they are in the Mitsubishi. So we've got Christian, Nicky in Honda, who's not in Honda, who's in a Mitsubishi. Nicholas, I think from Verona, maybe Christian from Verona, but both from Italy certainly. And last but not least, we've got Devlin in the Lexus, running alongside Sammy, who's just chilling right now. Put your feet on, mate, relax. Marvellous. So let's get back on track to see how we're getting on. So James is leading the charge at the minute. Not that familiar with the track, so I think we're going through the final twist of it before the back straight. So we'll get our first out lap. Yeah, coming up to the little corkscrew and then a couple of bends out onto that back straight. So we'll get a rough idea on this first outlap and see where we're at. James smoother than a baby's bottom through there. Go on, lad. I love the Nile. Such a mint car. Very nicely done, James. So 6 minutes 45 on his outlap. Let's have a look at Nicky. Seven minutes for Nicky, 7 minutes for Devlin, seven for Scarlett. James still leading the charge. Look where Andy is. .7:15 for Andy, pretty much staying in the order they went out, which is mental. See where Rob is. .739 from Rob. See what Greg can do. From Greg. Oh, he's out on mediums. Alright, so Greg's on mediums. Clockwork's out on softs. 736 from Clockwork. And comes Big Ole. He's on softs. 33 from Big Ole. People may well have been finding space on that first lap out as well, so maybe leaving a little bit more of a gap. Sure, Mark's faster than that. Here comes Nicholas. Sam is still chilling. .738 from Nick. He's suffering already. It might be why Murdoch's out on mediums. So we've got halfway. The second lap out, so he's probably approaching the best. Nick a similar way, a little bit less on his rears. Devlin soft, similar kind of way. Looking very comfortable on the track. Love his livery as well, it's mint. Never really driven the Lexus, need to give it a go. Pascal's out on medium, so the two Gen X official racers going out in different compounds. May well be tactical. Darlow's off with a bit of aero damage. the edge. So we've got James 6 minutes 45, Nicky 6 minutes 44, so Nicky takes pole. So we'll look at Devlin. Scarlett into third, played Pascal. So at the moment it's Lauder, Hunt, Gen X official, Gen X official. Ooh, Nick winning there, flipping it. 4-wheel slide. Oh man. Seven minutes. Slowest engine. 6 minutes 48. Go Rob. Brum brum. Oh, Murdoch's tough pole. 6 minutes 40. You don't get to be 58th in the world in whatever the mad thing they were in. Is it a VGT in the sport? And not be able to turn it on in the group 3. Well played, Greg. So we still get out. We've got Clockwork. So the other half of Crotch Rocket, not on his heels, Begoli. Played Mark, 7-10, good shout. The goalie up into 7th. See where Scruffy is. The other half of the dudes. Oh, well played Mark, up into 4th. So at the moment we've got a Crotch Rocket, Lauder, Hunt, Gen X official, dudes of Hazard, Lauder, Hunt, Gen X official, DCS is Devlin and Sammy, and then we've got Jolly Racing Team, Dudes of Hazard, Crotch Rocket, the second Jolly car. Just watch Nicholas come in. Played Nicholas. Holding 11th there. Marvellous. And Sammy's still chilling. He might be meditating. It might be Zen Buddhism. Zen and the art of Gen X. Okie dokie. That's practicing complete. So looking like Murdoch's strategy played off. The fall off in the softs a little bit less than the mediums over the 2 laps. So here's the result. So Murdoch on pole for Crotch Rocket Racing with 6 minutes 40 seconds, 0.684. Lauder Hunt second, so that's Reinhardt with 6 minutes 44.581. In third is Gen X official James Relentless, 6 minutes 45.162 in the first of the 911s. And then we've got the first dude of Hazard, which is Marky B, 6 minutes 45.591. And then we've got the second Lauda Hunt car with slowest engine, great time Rob, 6 minutes 48.578. And then we've got Scarley, the second Gen X car, the 911, 6 minutes 50.563. We'll play Pascal. And then we've got Calypso, Devlin in the first of the DCS cars, the Lexus, in 6 minutes 54.745. And then Christian Bagoli in the first of the Jolly Racing teams, Mitsubishi's, 6 minutes 55.964. Probably should photograph that. And then we have the second dude, Andy Dallo Boy in the Honda, 7 minutes 0.760. Well played, Andy. And then we've got Mark from Manchester in the second Ferrari for Crotch Rocket Racing, 7 minutes 10.405. I'm sorry if anybody's eating the tea while I was making that revolting noise. And then we've got the final Jolly Racing Lancer, 7 minutes 19.141. And then we've got Sammy starting from the back of the grid in the second DCS Lexus, saving himself for the race. So we'll be starting shortly. Might be time to grab your nuts and pour yourself a beer, sit back and enjoy the racing. Oh, here we go. Wrong thing. Okay, so it's grid start with false start check, so we're waiting for all the 5 lights to light up, and then we'll be off as soon as they go out. And there we go. So 7 laps. Oh man, why is Nicky in first? Murdoch. That doesn't make any sense. Oh. Alright. Somehow they got it all wrong. And Nicky in first. No, he wasn't. Anyway. So Murdoch away nice and cleanly. He is on softs. Going out on the softs. And then we've got Nicky on mediums, playing a longer game. Scruffy is out on softs in the Honda. And then we've got Relentless out on mediums for the first of the official Gen X cars. Rob's out on mediums. Pascal is out on mediums. Christian is out on softs for Jelly. And then we have Darlow Boy out on softs. Devlin is out on softs. Making myself dizzy here. Clockwork on softs. And the second Ferrari. Steady mark. And then Nicky in Honda is softs and Sammy is mediums. Okay, so back up to the front. Feel really close. Second and third in particular. Let's have a look. Nicky and Scruffy. Upper one's clacker, I believe is the term. pulling away a little. We've got Murdoch foreground, Nicky, Scruffy, Relentless, Slowest Engine, Scarlet, Migole, Darlow Boy, and Devlin, Clockwork, Sammy, nearly the top edit then, and Nick. That slight coming together. This is looking where it's at. We've got Devlin on the back of Darlow Boy. Camera with car with Devlin. Through the carousel. Pressure on Darlow Boy. Slidey there. I'm settling down into a rhythm now. Never ever want to be a passenger on this track, ever. And into the little carousel. Still we're going to get the jump on him on the straight until straight on these two bends. And we're away. Straight into the toe. Whoa. Well played. That's the way to do it. Starting lap 2, Clockwork coming in, still in the fight there. Sammy up 2 places as Murdoch pitted. Yeah, he's onto mediums. Did he get caught out there? It's a strange one. Ooh. I think that was was his teammate then. Yeah, I'm trying to get back on track. So we've got Nicky, first place, closely followed by Marky B. James putting the pressure on Marky's reign. Well, 1, 2, 3 really close at the minute. James making a move. Dude, that's a shame. Lucky James. Softs are struggling. I'm going to be struggling. Devlin's managed to get in front of Darlow Boy, so feel close. Been looking to see if anybody's got the weather on. So we'll look at that in a sec. Nicky onto the back straight. 6 second gap to Relentless. Great long shot there. Almost all the cars in one shot. So Nicky. Slowest engine getting a jump on Scruffy B. So Louder Hunt 1 and 3 at the minute. Oh, Louder Hunt 1 and 2. Goodness me. Uh-oh. Into the pits. So, slowest engine out. And Murdoch in second, 11 seconds behind slowest engine, but slowest engine's still got a pit. Yeah, quite clever by Murdoch that. So, 1 on softs, in, clear track, out on mediums, refuel out on mediums, and then clear track again. So, yeah, up there for thinking. Sammy up into 4th, but still got a pit for fuel. Where's James? James and Scarlett, 5 and 6, both on mediums, both full tank. One for the sponsors there, boys. Brum brum. Purple. We're closing the gap, 11 seconds at the start of this lap, I think. Down a little bit there. Murdoch in his split. Second Loud Hunt, yeah, so Murdoch's purple there. We've got wipers on. Wipers and flashing lights. Nobody's got the... Can you see when you're looking? You can't see the hood, can you? So there's not much moisture on the track, looking at that. You can see a little bit. So Murdoch closed the gap from 11 down to under 2 seconds in the space of one lap. Be interested to see what both drivers do. Well, Rob's definitely got to come in, no fuel, so be interested to see if Murdoch goes in and changes tyres. We're throwing up spray now, so a lot wetter. This could be tricky. I'm trying to slow down here. Oof. Rob right on the edge. Well played, Greg. Self-restraint there. Oh, he's staying out. Mentalist. Oh, that was is that a mistake? Or can he see something we can't? There's a lot of moisture there, so stay out on mediums. Nicky stayed out too. See what spin is going out on. Yeah, out on intermediates. Next could be the race. So everybody else is staying out. Sammy and slowest engine out on intermediates. So they need to capitalise while it is wet, for sure. Darlow stayed out on mediums. Bagola stayed out on mediums. Clockworks mowing the grass. Rather you than me, mate. I wouldn't want to be out in this. Nicky looks very at home in slicks in the wet. Open up a 10-second gap to Murdoch. Yeah, they're struggling now, the guys on slicks. So slowest engine should carve his way through the competition now. Yeah, James on mediums. He's going to be kicking himself. opportunity missed. Love tap between 3 teammates. So Rob comfortably into the lead. He really needs to cut and go now. There goes Sammy. So the two guys at intermediate. Sammy from last to second. Don't blow it, son. Opening too much of a gap on the rest of the field though. I've got the possibility to stay out longer than the guys who are going to need another pit. Can't actually tell whether it's still raining, can't see. dry line on the track already there now. So did they stay out? Last to first, well played in. Staying out. Spin is going in. Back onto slicks, I imagine. These guys have got to stay on the dry line now though, otherwise it's going to be a struggle. The sun rises. Smell the burgers and sausages, the bratwurst. Ooh, Nicky got off the dry line. James through to second. See Sammy up in the distance. Oh, unlucky James. Dirty tyres. Nightmare. Scarley onto the wet as well there. Swap into fourth. It's a really tricky one because they're staying out on the intermediates. They're just going to wear and wear unless you can find a wet line all the way around. So it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. Kevin's picked a 2-second penalty up. Nicky's looking very comfortable. Great drive from Nicky. Sam is seeking out the wet, struggling with his front left now. Definitely a cracking drive. Oh, okay. Again, just getting off the dry line. go. So 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 dudes. Gen X, Lauder Hunt and Jolly Racing Team. Shot that was on 4 cars. Unfortunate. Murdoch's strategy didn't pay off. Staying out. Oh, clockwork. So Nicky back in front of the intermediates. Coming in. Sammy's going to come in for tyres, I assume. Oh, Nicky's in for tyres too. Oh, fuel. Yep, Sammy too. Scarlett is staying out. Oh no, he's not. Scarlett's coming down the straight. Scarlett's got coming shortly as well. Yep, Scarlett is in. Calypso is in. Relentless is doing. Relentless is in. Big Ol is in. Scruffy is in. Slowest engine is staying out by the looks of it. Oh no. They're coming in. Really, no, he's staying out. Back up to 4. It's better than I thought. They've been having a cracking race. We've got Scarlett and James, 6 and 7. Two dudes. Got a gap between the dudes. Nicky's picked up a penalty from the pits by the looks of it. As has Sammy. He's got us. Oh, he did go in. Yeah, so. Oh, made it. Spun it. Unlucky, Greg. Played. Relentless breathing down the Calypso's neck now. Similar tyre wear, similar fuel. Inside line. Devlin giving him room. Well played, Devlin. So we're on the final lap. Nicky just got to bring it home now. Looking fairly comfortable. Still pushing it to the limit. In purple. That's just reel it in a little ride out, maybe. I don't know. Sammy looking for one hell of a finish here, last to second. If he can keep it up. 5 seconds back to slowest engine. It's looking good for Sammy. Just hold it together. Oh, slowest engine's got Sammy, so we are allowed a hunt 1 and 2. Unlucky, and still a fantastic race from last to third. Closing number goalie. Devlin to Scruffy to Darlow to Clockwork to Nicholas. Nicky taking no prisoners on this final lap. Looking for fastest lap. The second time in the race. the back straight. What a race by Lauda Hunt. Vroom, vroom. Yeah, looking like fastest lap again. And 3/4 one tyres. What a drive. Here he comes. First place in the Manufacturers Team Cup. Reinhardt in the Nissan. Second is going to be his teammate, Rob. Absolutely fantastic drive, fellas. Broom, broom. Well played, Rob. Sammy, is he going to hold James off? Oh, podium for Sammy from last. James in 4th. Scarlett 5th. 6th is Begoli, just about holding off Murdoch. Well played, guys. Devlin coming in 8th. Well played, Devlin. Marky B for the dudes in 9th. Andy coming onto the back straight. Well played, Andy. Hopefully his stitches are still intact. Mark is still giving it his all. Nick's still giving it his all. Well played, both you guys. Well played, everybody. Well, Nick in with his victory. What a race for Lauda Hunt, 1st and 2nd. And Nicky with fastest lap as well. So we've got Reinhardt on 50 minutes 32 seconds on 007 with the best. In second we've got slowest engine Rob in the other GTR, 23 seconds behind with a fastest lap of 6 minutes 51.913. Absolutely fantastic podium from Sammy, starting in last place on the grid and coming in 29 seconds behind the leader for the first of the DCS Lexi. And then we've got 4th and 5th, the official Gen X official cars, 2 911s of Relentless and Scarly. 29 and 35 seconds respectively, with laps of 6 minutes 50.3 and 6 minutes 52.6. Well done to both of you guys. The first of the Jolly Racing team with Begoli in 6th place, 46 seconds behind the leader, with a fastest lap of 7 minutes and 0.501. 7th, the first of the crutch rocket Ferraris for Murdoch, 47 seconds behind, with a fastest lap of 6 minutes 50.5, so 2 on the 6 minutes 50s. And then in 8th place we've got the second DCS Lexus with D Calypso, with a fastest lap of 7 minutes and 7 seconds. We'll take a picture of that. And then in 9th place we've got the first of the dudes of Hazard, Marky B, with a fastest lap of 6 minutes 51.914. Great time, Mark. Then we've got in 10th place Darlow Boy, the fastest lap of 7 minutes and 6 seconds. And then the second of the crutch rockets, Mark Clockwork in his Ferrari, with the fastest lap of 7 minutes and 9 seconds. And then finally we've got the second of the Jolly Racing Lancers, Nick, with the fastest lap of 7 minutes 34.4. Brilliant racing, everybody, well done. We'll just see if we can grab everyone for a chat.
Sitting on a dining chair instead of my racing seat is not good. Well,
good evening, gentlemen. You are live on the interweb.
Oh,
so
hello.
Hands off Snakey and no swearing.
Shit. No swearing. Fuck that shit.
Okay. So, are we inviting anybody else in?
I've invited everyone that was racing tonight.
Brilliant.
I know Clockwork's just nipped off to go for a pee.
Okay. We might as well start with you then, Reinhard. What a race. Well played.
Yeah, thanks, man. I'm not sure if I've made the right decisions or if I just made less mistakes, but somehow it worked out.
Yeah.
Because that rain, I decided to stay out to survive it on the slick tires. I think it would have made big of a difference, but I thought I'd just go with it because I had to do another stop anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly thought you'd blown it, but it turned out to be.
I got a bit confused at one stage because I was running third and then second, and James flew by me. I didn't tires. Everybody was on, so I just went for it, and at the end it out, I guess.
Yeah, but brilliant racing from the pair of you, and then on to second for Rob as well. Well played, Rob.
Thank you. Pleased with that. Good result for a change. After my last few races.
Yeah, it really did look like a masterstroke getting onto the wets.
Yeah, I'd seen, looking at the radar, how bad the rain was. I thought it's going to be at least a full lap of wet, and there's no way I'm going to hang on to a car around Nurburgring on slick tyres in the wet. So I was planning on doing a one stop because I've been short shifting and everything to save fuel. But the rain changed that. But that was all right. It was good. I was pleased with that. I made loads of mistakes, but I guess other people made more. I don't know, except for Nicky. Obviously, beat me. But yeah, very pleased with that.
Brilliant. Well done, the pair of you. Oh, we've not got Sammy in. Let's just try inviting him again and just see if he come in, because that was the race of the night, wasn't it? With Sammy starting in last place.
Yeah, but he's one of those guys who always makes good strategic calls, it seems.
Yeah. I've just invited him to see if we can get him. We've not got any of the official Gen X boys. So then we have got Greg. Tell us the story, mate.
Well, that didn't go to plan, did it? No, I decided to push my luck and stay on the mediums when it was raining. And it is what it is.
Yeah, unlucky really, because he did look like you were pulling it back and then just caught the grass and the wet.
Yeah, unlucky really, because he did look like you were.
And then, as I was catching up behind slowest engine in third, I spun twice on the same corner.
Yeah.
As I was catching up behind
Unfortunate.
It is, like I say, it is what it is. That's the hazards of driving on the Nurburgring, you know what I mean?
Unlucky. We've got Sammy in the house. Oh, what a drive, mate. Well played.
Oh, thanks for that. Yeah, a little bit unbelievable. I'm surprised the rain did come, actually. I'm doing a bit of practice. It never rained for me, so yeah, a bit surprised I got up that far.
Yeah, I mean, last place, the podium. Well played.
Yeah, apart from the last lap of making two-winning mistake, right out onto the wet, and that's what cost me my second place. I presume that James is not very happy. Probably maybe blocking a little bit. But I wasn't blocking, I was just trying to get rid of his draft.
Yeah.
James said it wasn't not nice, so whatever. So.
Well, they'll let the stewards decide that, but well played, mate. You've richly deserved the podium for me there.
Yeah, well
done.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Yeah, well played. And then on to the dudes, Marky B.
Hello, mate.
How did you find it, mate?
Quality was okay. I mean, I was driving very cagely, to be honest, so I was surprised I got so close to sort of second and third. But it's like Sammy said, I practiced about 4 or 5 times last week, and with the full race settings, and it didn't bloody rain once. And then I looked at the weather radar. And I thought, it doesn't look like it's going to last that long, so stayed out. And then I had a few run-ins with James, which I need to have a look at. Because he hit me off once and then let me go back through. Then I think we were going into the pits and he was trying to overtake me on that narrow exit by the look of it, and I just ended up facing the barrier going, what the fuck? And then there's a couple of others which I need to have a look at, but it is what it is. So I was just hoping it wasn't going to rain because I had absolutely no practice on the wet. So onwards.
What it is.
Yeah, well played anyway. Onwards and upwards. Darlow boy. Well played, mate. First race back after you're up.
Yeah, it was difficult.
On your controller?
I was on my controller, yeah, and I'm also sat in a dining room chair instead of my racing seat.
Right.
So it's not as anywhere near as comfortable.
Right.
So my back's a bit aching. But it is what it is. I did it a lot better than what I actually expected, to be honest with you. Expected to be at least a lap behind, if I'm honest.
Right, well...
But yeah, it was really good, and I just want to give a good shout out to Sammy there. Well played with the strategy, mate. For me, if there's any there, it's drive of the day for me.
Yeah, it was drive of the day for me as well.
I don't think so. Well, thanks for that, Darren. Thanks.
No worries, mate. It's definitely well played strategy, that, mate. Well played.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not the fastest. I just go on strat and just go on eco as best I can, kind of thing. Just to you fast guys can't keep up with you lot.
At the end of the day, mate, sometimes it's all about the strategy. It doesn't matter how fast you are. If you play the strategy correct, that's what matters, and that's exactly what's happening tonight, mate. So, well played.
I mean, you say you weren't
Sorry.
that fast. Your fastest lap was 6 minutes 58, under 7 minutes. You know, so and you got Scarlett and James who are only, you know, six seconds faster over 6 minutes. So, you know, 7 minutes.
I never really got a chance to because the track was damp in areas, so I couldn't really go on the 4 pace kind of thing. So
Yeah. Well, brilliant showing by everybody. Well played. Where are we next week? I looked it up before, and now I forgot.
Spa.
Oh, Spa, aren't you in Group 2? So that should be a right laugh.
I'm really looking forward to that.
How joyous.
Hopefully it's my second and last one on the frigging controller.
Okay. Well, good stuff. Congratulations again to Lauder Hunt, Nikki in first, Rob in second. Huge congratulations to Sammy for DCS in third, and well done to the official Gen X boys in fourth and fifth. Well done for everybody taking part, and we'll see you all again soon.
yeah, well done, Nicky, Rob. Well done, guys.
Thanks. Cheers,
Take care, everyone.
Take care, everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers, buddy. Thank you.